She arrived in the world not with a line of dialogue, but with a look. Before audiences truly knew Brigitte Bardot the actress, they knew Brigitte Bardot the image, frozen in photographs that seemed to hum with life. A tilted head, sun-kissed hair refusing discipline. A presence that cameras adored long before scripts could explain it. In the France of the 1950s, when cinema was still learning how to capture desire without apology, Bardot appeared as if she had stepped out of the future and into the frame. Her rise was swift, almost inevitable. Magazine covers multiplied. Film posters lingered in shop windows. Photographers followed her from studios to streets, from sets to the beaches of Saint-Tropez, where candid moments became as iconic as any carefully staged portrait. To the public, she did not merely act modern femininity, she looked like it. Even when silent, she seemed to speak for a generation restless with old rules. But images, once released, develop a life of their own. Each photograph added another layer to the legend, and with it, another distance between the woman and the myth. The camera adored her, but it also trapped her. Bardot later spoke of this feeling, of being hunted by lenses, cornered by attention, and she would draw an unsettling comparison. The pursuit felt uncomfortably close to the way animals are chased, exposed, and consumed for spectacle. Long before activism defined her public life, empathy had already begun shaping her inner one. Cinema sealed her fate. And God-created woman did not simply make her famous. It turned her into a global symbol. The film's power lay not just in movement but in repetition, stills reproduced endlessly, gestures immortalized frame by frame. Directors, photographers, and editors together sculpted a woman who seemed at once liberated and unknowable, radiant yet distant. Bardot became less a character and more a visual language for desire, rebellion, and post-war change. Then, unexpectedly, she stepped away. While many stars cling to the image that made them eternal, Bardot did something rarer. She changed its meaning. When she left cinema, the camera followed, but now it captured something else. The glamour receded. In its place appeared images of protest, confrontation, resolve. She stood beside injured animals, denounced cruelty, and used the very visibility that once consumed her to expose suffering that preferred darkness. Fame, once imposed, became a weapon she wielded deliberately. Still, the camera never stopped questioning her. In later years, her outspoken political views ignited controversy, and photographs once again became battlegrounds, proof for supporters, ammunition for critics. Yet even then, Bardot did not retreat. She allowed herself to be seen, fully and defiantly, refusing the safety of silence. Whether admired or condemned, she remained visible, a figure unwilling to dilute conviction for comfort. And now, after her passing at 91, it is images that remain. Sunlit portraits from her youth. Grainy stills from revolutionary cinema. Stark photographs of an older woman, resolute, unsoftened by approval. Together, they tell a story more complex than fame alone could hold, of someone who lived under the gaze, wrestled with it, and ultimately reshaped it. Brigitte Bardot was never only what the camera captured. But through stillness and motion, through glamour and protest, she changed what images could mean, and how deeply they could endure.